So, I am an American who moved to Turkey in 2012. And as I was about to move here, I realized that a lot of people in America or around the world didn't know so much about Turkey. I was about to have this new experience, but I also wanted to share some of that with people who didn't have the chance to travel here and to learn the things that I was learning. So early on in 2012, I decided to create a blog so that I could share some of my experiences and journeys with, in the beginning, mostly friends and family, but later on, strangers and people I don't know have also found my blog. So I created Taking Tea in Turkey, Explorations and Acquaintances Throughout the Land. I did my blog through WordPress, and I set it all up, had to decide on the layout. Obviously, for something like a website, photos are quite important. I enjoy taking photos, and I understood how important that visual element is. Early on, I also had to think about how I will start. What am I writing about? So I chose the title, Taking Tea in Turkey, because I realized how important tea was in Turkish culture. So I start by describing that in my very first post. Then I talk about some of my journeys, introduce people just to different aspects of Turkey. So I thought, who's my audience? Friends, family, and people who want to learn more. And when they come to my blog, what do they want to find? I thought they need to know a little bit about me. So I have a section that just gives a little brief information, not too much, about who I am. Also, it was important for people to be geographically oriented. I wanted them to be able to find the places I'm talking about in my posts, so I made sure to post a very detailed map. Especially in my first city in Turkey, my first home was Osmaniye, which some Turkish people don't even know where Osmaniye is. It's down between Adana and Gaziantep. But I wanted people to be able to click here whenever they're reading something and find the city I'm talking about. And I wrote about all kinds of things, including some local specialties. For example, shalgam. It was one of my favorite beverages and definitely something new to me. We don't have this in America. So I love drinking it, but before I could write the post, I needed to be sure I learned a little bit more so I could share this information with people. I realized that this might be the first time they've ever heard of it, or someone might encounter it and want to know more, and they might come to my blog to find out more. So of course I need some photos. I took photos whenever I could. I describe here what it is, basically how people drink it and when, from my experience. And then I did some research about the health benefits, for example, and the coloring elements, and just more about black carrots. So I had to find some articles to do this, and actually at the end I've posted my sources here so people can click on these articles to read more. Here's one from Organic Life magazine, and here's another about the nutrition facts and health benefits of purple carrots. So I've listed those at the end of my blog, so they're always there for people to click on and learn more. On my blog, I also have a section in the bottom people can leave comments. I do have to approve these before they're posted, or people can send me a personal email. But it's really been interesting how many strangers have found this post on Shalgam. It's actually one of my most popular posts. In particular, a lot of people from Great Britain have contacted me. They've encountered Shalgam somewhere in the UK and have asked me more questions. Some people have even said they hope to visit Turkey so they can taste real Shalgam. So I like to feel like that's a small success, that I'm helping educate people and hopefully inspiring some people maybe to even come visit Turkey, which would be wonderful.